You started it.
You started it.
Okay.
All right, guys. What's everybody up to?
Hello.
Everybody had a good week?
Yeah,
It's
what's
been,
going on over there?
It's been a crazy week around here again. It's always crazy around here. I don't know.
Oh, look, perfectly late. He accidentally scheduled it for 7:05, I believe.
Well, thankfully I did because you barely made it here.
I was here on time. I was.
No sound. That's not good. All right. Hold on a second here. We'll see what we can do.
Off.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah. Well, let us know, peeps.
The sound was working when we tried it a while ago. Where's my hold that thought. Can you hand me that microphone all right? Can you guys hear us now? Is everything good? Catherine? Who else we got on here? Roll, Joy, Curtis. Captain Kleeman, how are you, buddy?
Hey.
Hopefully everybody can hear us. Got sound here. All right, we got sound. We're in good shape. Sorry for that.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, I have sound on mine.
All right, Kenny, Joy, Chris, how's everybody up? We don't really have anything particular we want to talk about. It's just been a crazy night. It's raining here. We're still kind of halfway quarantined.
Oh, hello, Arleela. I'm so proud of you for joining us. Cheers.
I'm glad you got friends, babe.
I do got friends.
CJM Farms, Casey. Not sure who.
Jackie?
Would you say Jackie? I would have
Jackie.
screwed that up. Dark Horse Firewood. Peter. So I guess first things first, the man behind the scenes came back to work today. Actually, he's been back to work this whole week. And
I just want to say we should have had him here
he spent more time babysitting.
During this whole e-learning process. Oh my gosh, Gunner has been so occupied all week long hanging out in the shop with him.
If you go to Mrs. Dirt Perfect's channel, you'll probably see a video of him building a kickstand.
You're giving it away.
What?
No, I'm just teasing.
Not the video, but yeah, I come into the shop. He's supposed to be working on my project, and he's over building a kickstand.
Him and Gunner have lots of ideas. They're going to do some RC car racing and boat racing and all kinds of things.
So, hey, Matt, what's up, buddy? Blue Line Landworks, how are you? So, anyways, man behind the scenes come back. Blue Line Landworks.
Take a breath.
Oh, no, sorry, but Blue Line Landworks. I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed to his channel.
Oh, nice.
So I finally subscribed to his channel today, and he sent me a picture of the notification.
I think I saw that on Instagram.
I'm sorry, man.
Whoops.
I don't even know why I wasn't subscribed. I could have swore I was from a long time ago, and I had like 200 subscribers. I've seen him on one of Wade's. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Stephen, how are you? Kevin? John? John, first time here. Welcome, buddy. So anyways, man behind the scenes came back in. I don't want to give too much away.
Oh, holy cow. Sorry, look.
What are you holy cowing about?
Look, we got a friend.
Are you telling that's all the toilet paper we got left in the whole house?
This is Mike's toilet paper. Look, there's a little guy right there. Sorry, I got sidetracked. He was just looking right at us. Okay.
So there's a guy. I don't know if you guys remember the video I did a while back with the Eddie. What's up, buddy? Ethic champion. So I did a video a while back on wanting an auger for my skid steer. And I had a guy contact me on Facebook that had one off a digger truck. So it was way too big for my skid steer. So we had to tame this beast down a little bit.
It looks pretty large and in charge.
It's still large and in charge. And it's still absolutely awesome. If you guys follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you've already seen pictures of it. But
hey, news.
What?
Mrs. Dirt Perfect has an Instagram page now.
Nobody cares about
Yes, you care. You care. It's Mrs. Dirt Perfect.
Go ahead and plug yourself.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm going to tell them.
Are you done plugging yourself?
Are you done being rude?
I'm not being
okay.
rude.
Because this is why I don't like to do these things with you.
Hey, VFD Fire, how are you, buddy? I hope you're feeling better. He commented this morning he wasn't feeling the best. So I hope you're having a better afternoon than you were morning. We've been thinking about you. So anyways, man behind the scenes come back to work. We got this auger, and we made it to where it'll fit on the skid steer or the Mini X. The build turned out awesome. The video turned out awesome. You guys are going to love this video. It's a really cool video. And then Farmer Chris has to bring up the nasty part of the week. So anyway,
I don't see. Oh, Kubota.
So we get this auger built. It's awesome. We're sitting back and admiring it. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's the coolest thing ever. It's actually really cool. Go to fire the skid steer up, go back to work, get halfway up the driveway, and it loses all power. I'm talking all power. If you guys seen my post on Facebook, or no, my post on YouTube, you realize the engine is completely apart in the skid steer. Yes, major engine problems for the second time. I got a video on it. You guys will see it. But spoiler alert, the intake manifold broke in half. Yep, that's what I said. Compliments of some fine engineering by the fine folks at Kubota. I'll leave it at that. I was pretty hot. I was pretty mad. There's going to be a lot of editing in that video. There's a lot of stuff that's just not YouTube appropriate. What time is it here? What is it? 7 something?
7:09.
Yeah, I haven't used it. We got it up. We got it working. Yeah, Farmer Chris, it is like raining cats and dogs here, and Farmer Chris wants to go put 6,000 feet of field tile in tomorrow.
That sounds like
fun.
Hey, you got a new rain jacket, though?
I do got a new rain jacket. But, Farmer Chris, I'm going to give you a hint. I'm going to give you a tip. I'm going to give you some advice. Bring your mud boots. Because I'm not planning on getting out of the Traco. So, that's my point. You keep digging your fingernails. It's driving me crazy. How did I break the manifold in half, Epic Champion? That's a great question. I didn't. The fine engineers at Kubota did. I will leave it at that. It's like, I'm not an engineer, but I can look at the way this thing's mounted and say, yep, that's going to break. And sure enough, it did. If I would have studied that before it broke, I would have bet my business that it was going to break there. And it did. So, Mr. Works a Lot, what's up? I know Works a Lot. I think you got a few messages today that probably hinted at my mood while filming. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. Burning Dinosaurs, Wes, man, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope everything's good your way. I actually watched a few of your videos the other day. I apologize for not commenting. It's man, it's been crazy around here. So man behind the scenes showed up. We did the auger build. We had some repairs we had to do on the Volvo, not necessarily Volvo related, where the pin goes through for the bucket pin and the coupler and the thumb. The end of it broke off. So man behind the scenes welded that all up for me, got it looking good. And what else did we do? We did something else this week.
So you're saying you could be an engineer if you wanted to be, Mr. Works a Lot?
Rogue Excavating. So Works a Lot. You're just trying to pluck at my sore spot today, aren't you? Here's the deal with the engineers. They're just like any other profession. 99% of them are awesome. Then you got these few guys that give everybody a bad name. So I am not an engineer, and nor do I have a formal education for an engineer, but I do have common sense. And there's a lot of things that I will point out to you guys in great detail in this video that there's proof that engineer didn't have common sense. I will leave it at that. I promise. The Shedman channel, thanks. I appreciate that very much.
Sorry to hear about your mom, though.
Oh, yeah, I apologize. I should have read farther. I do apologize for that.
Hey, Joe.
But, Jason, I'm not going to deny that fact. I hope I can edit this video, because in the filming of this video, I was very, can you believe this? I was very opinionated and hard-headed.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I don't believe it for a second.
See you, Epic Champion. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I got
Farmer Chris, did you talk to him about us wanting a beef? I think he's looking at Works a Lot for beef, too. Or did you just
I told you that you need to get a hold of Farmer Chris.
I'll speak to him tomorrow.
You're speaking to him right now.
Or now.
Teak, yes, the Hyundai is still in my possession. I've had it for close to 2 months now, and still using it on jobs. Of course, it's raining right now, so we can't do a whole lot. But yeah, still got it. Still making videos. I think by the time this is all said and done, we're gonna have like 12 or 13 videos with the Hyundai machine. And the more I use it, the more I like it. I'm not a big fan of the rubber tracks and the thumb on it, but that has. I'm not a big fan of the thumb and the tracks, but that has nothing to do with the Hyundai. That's just the features on that. And yeah, it's. But as far as the machine itself, we did a big job for Chris. We ran it hard. I mean, I ran it like 10 hours straight, and it did awesome. Tom, I appreciate that. Tom brings up a good point, because I've worked with some awesome engineers, and I know there's some really good engineers out there. And there's those couple guys that give everybody a bad name, and I don't want to stereotype them all together, but man, some of these guys, like I will point out stuff on this thing, and it's like, seriously, I mean, come on. Blue Line Land Works. Oh, he's trying to pick it another one. He wants to know how the John Deere dealers.
Oh yeah.
We're not going to get onto that tonight, but there is huge news coming on the John Deere 120, and some stuff that happened there. Can't quite let the cat out of the bag yet. I do have parts in hand for the boom repair stuff, and I got some people involved with that, and it's going to be some pretty cool, pretty cool stuff come out of that. Can't quite let all that out, but I can tell you I do have parts, and yeah, I'm excited. If there's one thing having this Hyundai has proven, is my theory that two machines, as long as I don't have two payments, having two machines will be very beneficial to my business.
Hey, answer Blake's question.
What's that?
Would you ask him if I should not buy a Kubota 75-2?
All right, Blake. Here's the best way. I don't want to ever tell anybody to buy or not to buy. I can tell you my experiences. So as far as operating and running the machine and the balance of the machine and the functionality of the machine, it's a good machine. I really like, I like the way it's balanced. I like the way it operates. I like all that stuff. I don't have anything bad to say about that part of it. I've had this machine less than a year, and this is the second major engine episode I had with it. The first major engine episode was the injectors went out, which Jonathan from MFC, I think it was, he was gracious to help me out with the injectors. It had to do with a fuel neck problem. It's like $4,000 or $5,000 for injectors. The second one is the intake manifold. The end of it literally broke off, and it has to do with the way they mounted the DPF filter. I am guessing, and I'm assuming I'm not the only person that's had this problem, because I called the dealership and I said, I need an intake manifold, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we got one in stock. So you usually just don't stock intake manifolds for the heck of it, unless you got a known problem. And looking at the way it's mounted, it's pretty obvious why it broke there. I'm not going to say they're bad machines. I'm not going to say they're bad engines, but I do think they got a few things that they're contrary about. But keep in mind, all equipment has that.
I'm going to get behind on comments.
As far as the feel of the machine, I really like the feel of the machine. I've had 3 different pieces of Kubota equipment. I've had major issues with all 3 of them. I had a mini excavator, I had a tractor, and I got this Kubota skid steer. And I've, I don't know. Elite Earthworks, Takakuchi, yeah, I can't say their skid steers aren't good skid steers.
Arlila, the bathroom didn't get painted.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Elite Earthworks, you have a pre-emissions, old school skid steer, like a lot of my equipment is now. I'm a little bit apprehensive about the new stuff. And I think you've already had some issues with your new stuff. I think you understand what I'm saying. But if I didn't have a Kubota skid steer, I would probably have a Takaguchi skid steer because I think they are probably the best on the market in the skid steer category. That's just in my opinion. Brandon can probably tell you a lot more about skid steers than me, to be honest with you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a hard time.
Yeah, you cannot keep track of comments.
Talking.
Yeah, you do. No, Farmer Chris, I hate painting with a passion. I started painting the bathroom this week, and it's still in the same shape it was the day I started.
Elite, hey, Elite Earthworks, I need a Voxer you. Let me know what you're doing June 4th, because I think we're going to have a really cool Hyundai excavator competition. I think some of the guys from Hyundai are going to come up and probably be involved in this, which is going to be really cool. SOT Metalworks is making this a cool game. I'm really excited about it. And I know it may be a long stretch, but if you can make it to participate, that would be absolutely awesome. I think Works a Lot's going to be here. I think Captain Kleeman's going to make it. Myself, Mr. Excavation, which is the guy that's got the golden shovel now. I'm trying to find one more. So, Brandon, let me know if you can make it or not. You can holler at me later. And if we can't round up Brandon, maybe we'll Kubota dude. No tier 4. I think my skid steer is a 2014, so I think it's tier 3, but I cannot confirm that. Please.
Works a Lot. I just can't. Haven't you watched our lives before? I can't keep him in check ever. He just talks about the same thing, and then he gets 500 comments.
I'm not as bad as the guy up the hill.
Well,
but close. He dug squirrel, exactly.
You just get on a rant, and then we can't get you off of it, and then the comments just fly up, and you can't comment to nothing.
I know. Yeah. So, anyways, I don't want to completely dog on the Kubota because there's a lot of things about that machine I like, but that engine I've had some pretty serious issues with, and especially seeing the way this thing was mounted, it's like I don't know. I'll leave it at that. So, Heath, Let's Dig for the win. We invited Let's Dig, and he's got a lot of stuff going on. So as all of us do, and the timing on this isn't quite right. He would love to make it, but he'd love to make it, but I don't think he's going to be able to make it. We're going to try to get Wade involved too, but we're trying to get Wade involved too. It's the busy time of year for everybody. We're trying to do what we can with the time we got allotted. So we'll just have to see how the pieces fall into place. If it rains that day, you can bet your bottom dollar Wade will probably be there. So, Brandon, we're finally getting all your rain here. Brandon's been getting rained. Brandon's been getting rain nonstop out there, and we've been missing most of it. And it's finally showed up.
You only squirreled on Jason one time today.
Did I? That's good. Somebody commented up there that Dirt Monkey won't buy a skid steer over 75 or 74 horse, so you don't have to mess with death. Two things on that. I cannot deal with a 75 horse skid steer. I struggle with a 90-something horse skid steer. I mean, I don't do landscaping. I do excavating. Dirt Monkey does a lot of talking and some landscaping. I do a lot of talking and a lot of excavating. I think that's a fair comparison. You guys can let me know whether that's true or not. I've got to have a 90 to 100 horse skid steer.
Oh, Blake asks if y'all gonna wear masks
for the excavator challenge. Probably not. We're just going to social distance.
Everybody's going to be in their own excavator.
Yeah, we only got one Honda excavator.
I know.
Yeah. So, anyways, Joe, that depends. We've quoted 4 septic systems this week, anywhere from $6,500 to $12,000. If you talk to Works a Lot up there where he's at, I mean, he's spent almost 40 grand on a septic system. So that really depends on the dirt, type of system, location, what the regulations are where you're at. It's a lot of stuff. Lot of stuff that goes into that. So, Joshua, good evening. What did anybody on here?
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold, what's up, buddy? Arnold, I know you did. I seen you comment on it. Did any of you guys watch the first Hyundai video today? And what'd you guys think of it? You got to keep in mind for several different reasons. That video was filmed almost the 1st of April, so I don't remember all the details in it.
The tree one?
Mm-hmm. I think it was filmed April 1st or April 2nd. It was filmed a while back. But what did you guys think about the video? There's several more coming. I think the next one coming is the.
I've heard you're going to be locked in the shop too, Jason. I hope you can get out. There is a bathroom in here, so you got that going for you.
Jason works a lot. Rogue, buddy, what's up? You didn't miss a whole lot. I was just going on a little rant about Kubota, but I'm over it. Yeah, the Kubota dude, I've You okay over there?
Yep.
Now you made me lose my train of thought.
Oh, really?
You didn't believe that.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, no, oh my goodness, I did completely lose my train. I completely lost my train of thought. So yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the first Hyundai video. I was really timid on that video. I don't know how much it showed in the video. That was literally my first 5 minutes in the machine. Very difficult job site for a machine I was
Works a lot. I don't clean that bathroom. Not my shop, not my toilet, not my job.
There was just a lot of obstacles there. I didn't even show them all on camera with telephone lines and water lines and the hillside and the fence and the cows. And I was just really wanting to make sure I did a good job first and then get a good video second. But it went pretty good. Nope, I haven't found any spoons in a while. But I will show you guys. I delivered a load of dirt the other day. And a guy that me and Captain Kleeman used to work with, I delivered a load of dirt to him. Oh my God, I gotta find it. Delivered a load of dirt to him, and he replied to me. He goes, "It's not a spoon or a fork, but look what I found in your dirt." I guess I delivered a meat cleaver. I have no idea how it got from. Mrs. Dirt Perfect, where's your tablet? Heath, thank you.
Where is my tablet? I don't know what that means.
Heath, thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. It's always appreciated.
Works a lot. If you're nice, I think maybe I could handle you coming in the house and using the bathroom. I think it'd be all right. As long as you cook for me at least one day when you're here.
You're awful bossy.
I'm letting him use my toilet. Right?
Awesome, George. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. As the Hyundai videos keep on coming, I personally think they get better and better as I get more comfortable with the machine. I know more about it. I know its limits. I know what it'll do, what it won't do. That was literally the first hour on the machine. I mean, I was trying to get every little, get it all on video, be as true to it as could. I was thoroughly impressed on the very first job site how well balanced it was. On that hillside and that. The track comments, Michael, I'm assuming you're talking about the rubber tracks. So whenever this deal come together with,
I don't think so. He was the one that asked where my tablet was.
Oh.
To ask to keep track of comments, I guess.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I get sidetracked with that. I can't.
Pete, yeah, I got 2 demo jobs coming up, and I bet a 3rd demo job today. I got 2 of I got for sure. I just got to get time to do them. It has been crazy. I mean, it has been insane busy.
Should he bring the bouncy castle? That sounds like fun.
Yeah, Black Dog Excavating. I was Black Dog Tractor and Excavating. I was I didn't know what to expect. I knew what the 120 would do, and I knew what the Volvo would do. What what's really been enlightening with having these two machines in my possession where I can jump right from one to the other. But if you go straight from one to the other, you notice the little small differences between the two machines.
Hey, somebody asked you a few comments ago, if you could upgrade one of your machines, what would it be?
If I could upgrade one of my machines, probably the first one on the list would be the 304 mini excavator. That's my least favorite machine to run that I got. Horrible visibility. It's just not smooth. It's not comfortable. Egress is bad. It's got a tremendous amount of power. It's a very powerful machine, and I really like the boom on it as far as the geometry. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the first one to go. Speed binders. Somebody asked, "Are you this trucker's life?" Yes. Still using the speed binders. Still swear by those things. I've been using them for since November. Haven't had any issues with them at all, and we are full bore team speed binders. Actually, you'll see in a couple upcoming videos, I got a new guy, Matt. I think that video will be up tomorrow. You'll see the new guy, Matt. A couple videos down the road, he's been driving my pickup truck, pulling the skid steer and using the old style binders, and he's complaining because he says we need to get speed binders for the other trailer. I thought that's what I hired him for. But yeah, they've been holding up well with the impact. Still use them. Yeah. Eric, the recycled blacktop on the driveway is amazing. It's awesome. It's holding up great. We got a couple soft spots in the parking area, and I got to get my dang fiber optic line moved coming into the house. That's why I haven't fixed it yet. But the driveway's awesome.
The driveway's awesome.
It's held up awesome.
The parking area sucks currently.
Yeah, the parking area
needs some work.
Yeah, I need to do some work there. If you guys look at some of my videos, you can see it. So using the speed binders with a ratchet, it can be done. Kleeman's got a video on doing it. Captain Kleeman's got a video on doing it, but you don't want to do it that way. Black Dog, if you watch, I got a video talking about dead batteries on there, and everybody wants to say, well, what if your drill battery went dead? Well, what if your phone battery goes dead? What if your truck battery goes dead?
Hey, Rob.
You know, everything we got can possibly go dead. It's the world we live in now. I've came to the conclusion after using these things for 6 or 7 months that a dead drill battery is just an excuse not to buy them. I carry 2 batteries. I got an inverter and charger in my truck. I always got a battery on the charger and always got a battery on the drill. And in the 6 months we've been using them, if Captain Kleeman's still on here, he can chime in. I've never been without a dead battery. You can unloosen them by hand, turning them off with like a multi-tool or something. You can get one loose if you got a dead battery. It'd be very difficult to tighten one down.
I think they're contemplating how many speed binders you have.
8. Do
you know for sure?
8.
Okay.
Well, I got 7 now because Matt lost one.
How does that happen? It's Matt.
Oh, is Matt on there?
No, I'm just saying. I've known Matt a long time. I went to high school with him. I know Matt. Speed binders sponsored me 4 or gave me 4. I liked them so much. I bought 4 more. I've lost 1. I'm down to 7. I'm going to buy more. Actually, I probably need to get a hold of Steve and go ahead and buy some more to put on the other trailer. I will have to say with the speed binders, to make them work as efficiently as what they do, you probably need to invest. I don't know if you guys seen the toolbox set up on my truck, but I got the battery charger, inverter, and everything in there. If you're gonna go the speed binder route, you probably need to invest in more than just the speed binders. You need to invest in batteries, charger, inverter. And my biggest thing is everybody wants to talk about dead batteries. My biggest issue is I'd have 2 tools to tighten the impact and a drill, because I think that's where you're most likely going to run into a problem is your impact or your drill is going to quit, not your batteries. So that's my 2 cents worth.
We have honestly had very little problems, and the only problem I did have is I had a drill quit on me, but I keep the impact and the drill on the truck. Wasn't an issue. I run 4 and 5 amp hour batteries, and I bet you, I think there was one video where I hauled 3 or 4 machines, chaining and unchaining, and I did it all on the same battery. So you can chain and unchain probably 7 or 8 times on a battery. So think about that. Whenever you're loading equipment, how much work that is to load and unload 7 times on a battery. Brandon.
Oh, there you go. See what Captain said? It becomes part of the preacher.
Yeah, there you go. and Captain, click in here, chime in here anywhere you want. You use the speed binders as much as me. And I think you're as dependent on them as what I am. I had to use one of the old ratchet boomers the other day, and
you weren't excited?
I wasn't excited about it at all. I was not excited about it at all. Nathaniel, no, the Honda did not give me, is that Brody or Nathaniel? They did not give me a new excavator. They gave me one to demo and get my opinion on, so I can tell you guys what I think about it, because they know I was looking at them hard whenever I was buying them. So they're like, hey, we'll get you in the seat of one, make some videos over it. Hyundai has been awesome to deal with. I'm like, what's my rules? What's my regulations? What can I do? What can't I do? Elite Earthworks. I was getting ready to ask you. Elite Earthworks has got speed binders as well, and I talked to him the other day to see what his opinion was on them, and he says 48 times loosening and tightening before the battery goes dead. So think about how many times you can loosen. Think about how many loads that is on a battery. And I think Brandon don't have near as elaborate setup as what I do. I think he just got an inverter in his truck with a charger. And Brandon, what did we talk probably 2 or 3 weeks ago? I was asking you how you liked them, and I'm pretty sure he's loving them as much as what we are. And I know Brandon, in all fairness, I know Brandon had a few reservations about them as well, but I think now that he's been using them, he's really liking them. He's really liking them as well. So I'd say speed binders is probably one of the best finds for me so far on YouTube. I mean, I don't know if I ever would have come across them if it wasn't for YouTube, and we really like them. Yeah, usually a week and a half before you switch batteries. And if you got 2 batteries, yeah, you're good to go. Yeah, and a lot of guys, Robert, you bring up a good point. A lot of guys are already set up with cordless tools. They're using them for other things anyway. So, we got the whole family sneaking in here. So,
just remembered I forgot to send that out.
What are you up to? You gonna tell everybody hi?
You're bored.
Did you come out to hang out with us? Hey, do you know who Captain Kleeman is, Gunner? Do you know who Jason Works a Lot is?
Oops, your shoe fell off.
You don't know who anybody is? You gonna tell everybody hi?
You gonna say hi? Just wave.
Usually every time the camera comes on, you're why?
No, every time I hit record, it's
oh. Travis must have watched Captain Kleeman's last video. I watched most of it there, Captain. I seen it looked pretty good except for your one little issue there. Yeah, Captain, you bring up an awesome point. I think in my one video I compared speed binders to cordless grease guns, and everybody was talking about all the talking about it. Well, you know, with battery powered grease guns, what do you do if the battery goes dead? And of course now that's the norm. And I don't know if speed binders will ever be quite that popular, but it's the same theory.
How many darts are left in the house? I have no idea. Matt came in the house the other day with the kids, and they had a Nerf fight, and I got hit.
Matt says hi, Macy and Gunner.
Say hi. Hi.
Yeah, Tom, that's what I do. I got a charger that runs off a cigarette lighter. Somebody asked about a solar charger. I don't put a solar charger on mine just because it's one less thing to maintain, and I'm kind of rough on stuff, and I got an alternator and a battery on the truck, so.
Oh, Wade just went live, it looks like.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
So we'll get off here a little bit, go check out, see what he's doing. So, but yeah, it's if in a certain scenario, and especially guys down south, especially down south, there's a lot. I think there's a lot of guys that that's a pretty big thing. Michael Robbins.
Thanks, man.
Why, man, you don't have to do that. It's greatly appreciated, though. It's
Oh, Casey said they loved you guys painting.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know what Casey's talking about, Mrs. Dirt Perfect's got a channel. You got your 1,000 subscribers, and she's got some videos on there. A lot of the behind the scenes Dirt Perfect stuff, but you got the kids painting the water slide.
Yep.
You guys excited about the water slide?
I can't believe you're not speaking right now.
I know.
You're so wild and crazy every
time. Rogue, I have not checked out any of the Richard Brothers auctions in a while. I need to do that. Do you have a problem with the swivel in your excavator that plumbs up the hydraulic? Michael, no, I haven't had any problems with that on any of my excavators, the Honda Volvo or the 120. It's one of the few places I haven't had any problems with at all. Dark Horse, good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping by.
Are you
greatly appreciate that.
Making faces, looking at yourself. How old are you, Mike?
Like 26, 27.
Negative.
How old am I? Do you know how old I am?
How old is he, Mace?
39.
39.
How do you know that?
She knows all things.
I turned 39.
April 30th.
April 30th, yeah.
You're going to be 40 next year. Oh my God.
You're going to be married to a 40-year-old. What do you feel about that?
Gosh.
How you feel about that, being married to a 40-year-old?
You're old. You'll be married to an old man.
Todd just finished watching it. I don't know, man. Them rubber tracks. There's been, you guys will see, there's a few jobs those rubber tracks come in very handy on. But for the majority of work I do, man. So, do I have much competition in my area? Yeah, I mean, there's other guys that do what I do. I'm honestly friends with most of them. A few of them I'm not, but there's also a lot of work in our area. I don't.
I'll be back in a minute.
I don't advertise at all. I mean, most of my work is referrals or good customers like Chris or Ralph Perry Marine and different guys. Yeah, it's I'm busier. I turn down as much work as I take, to be honest with you. So yeah, I got a fuel tank on my new truck I put in. The new service truck, I don't know if you guys watched the videos on the new service truck, but the new service truck is working out awesome. That's one of the things I wish I probably would have bought sooner. Excuse me. But that whole setup is proved to be very, very, very handy. In the 6.0 gas, it's not a Duramax as you guys seen in my last video, but it's very well set up and very well suited for what I do. Tiki, I agree with you. I think especially most small businesses, word of mouth is probably the best advertising. I've done very little advertising. Most of the advertising I've done is like whenever you sponsor a softball team or do something for the 4-H or something like that, where it's more of a donation style advertising. As far as like paid advertising, oh man, I've never done that, to be honest with you. I've been in business for going on 14 years now. and haven't done really any advertising. Yeah, Keith, I seen that Steak and Shake. I hate that, man. That's one of my favorite eating spots, is Steak and Shake, and I think there's going to be a lot of casualties of this virus. I don't know what's right. I don't know what's wrong, but it's a give and take, and I don't know. We're very fortunate where we're at, where a lot of stuff's still going, and a lot of stuff's still moving, and I'm still busy, but it scares me what this time next year looks like. I know that. So what Wade shut down for? He could have kept going. Maybe I need to send him a link and get him on here with me. I lost my phone. I'm gonna do my phone. So yeah. Captain Cleveland. Where am I from? We are from Southern Indiana. We are in Southern Indiana. Yeah, I mean, I've got the Facebook page, but the Facebook page is more for, let's see if we can get Logger Wade on the phone here real quick. So yeah, it's yeah, I'm gonna try to get Wade here, see what he's got going on. Maybe we can get him on here. Miss SOT, how are you? No, he's not gonna answer the phone. Nobody's home. I know he's there. He was just live. You guys tell me what.
Hello, this is Wade with Bacon.
So maybe he'll call me back. Yeah, we are located in Southern Indiana. I can literally look out my front porch and see Kentucky, and we are, yeah, we're right. We're the center of the state, as far south as it gets. I've traveled a lot. There's a lot of awesome places in the world, but definitely call this place home. It's definitely call this place home for sure. Hold on here just a second. I'll text Wade. Full Tail Grading, how are you? Did I think Jenna got your hat out to you? He was the big giveaway. Yeah, so talking about the Nathan, how are you? Talking about the time zones and different things. So I can travel west of my house and get back in the Eastern time zone, northwest, but you guys get the point. Junior lives right across the river from me, and we are always talking about living around the timeline just sucks. So hold on here just a second. All right, we're gonna try to get Logger Wade on here. Let's see how this works. Give me just a second here while I do this while we are talking, and see if we can get Wade on here with us. Give me just a second here, guys. All right. All right, we'll see see if we can get him rounded up here. Sorry about that. Get you guys back over here where I can see what's going on. Hey, Matt, appreciate that. Yeah, I was just trying to be as honest and yeah, how's my phone dinging there? Hopefully Wade can find his way on here. I think Wade may join us this morning.
Okay.
So if you see him pop up down there, did you get the kids all situated?
Yep, got him a movie on and all that good jazz.
Full Tilt's on here. Did you get his stuff out too?
No, that's what I just made a note right here. I'm so sorry, I forgot. I have it wrote down right here.
You got his address though, didn't he? He emailed you?
Yeah.
All right. Where's he located at? Roughly. You don't know, do you?
Oh, I don't know. I need to trade him in for two 20-year-olds. What happened while I was gone?
Nothing. I behaved myself. You can ask these people.
I don't know that comment.
I behaved myself. What are you drinking, Jenna?
Bud Light lemonade.
That sounds horrible.
It's pretty good.
Sounds horrible.
Pretty good.
Hopefully. Let's see here.
What's happening?
Just making sure that email went out. Right there. I sent it out to him. Ball's in, Wade scored. Hopefully he'll be on here a little bit. I'm sure he will be. So.
Hey, Paul.
Clay County, Indiana. How are you? England. Wow. So yes, I think I can do.
Can you put it on there? Put it on our thing, like you did right there.
There it is. How's that?
Go there and you get you some swag. Hey, exciting news!
Oh yes, we got to talk about this.
We have one new shirt idea coming to you. It's ordered. The second one is in the works. We got.
And the second one is
a super stick one. So look forward to that. We got koozies coming and some headbands coming.
Gene, not sure where Wade's at yet. I sent him a link. He's probably.
I don't have my super size cup. You know, some days that was when I was working every day. I needed a big gulp for those nights. My last day of work was Wednesday this week, so I'm good to go. I'm all chillaxed now. Dirt Perfect driving Mrs. Dirt Perfect to drinking. That's about every day. Every day.
I haven't even been home.
I know.
Rogue Excavating. So we're still working on international shipping. What we have found with a lot of countries is the country post office has a P.O. box here in the United States.
Yeah.
And we ship to that P.O. box in the United States, and then it ships to your country. A lot of people have been able to contact their local post office, get us a P.O. box number. We've been shipping them out that way. So that's the best I can do right now. Hopefully we will get more stuff.
Somebody asked, what's your favorite alcohol to drink? You want to know what Mike likes? Mike don't drink. I drink for the both of us. I like all things. I like beer. I like margaritas. I like rum. I like vodka.
I like
all
Pepsis.
The things. I like it all.
I like my Pepsis. That's what I like.
Headbands, yes, Miss SOT Metal Works. I am so excited. They're going to be, I picked calm colors. They are black with a little gray logo. So if any of you men out there like to wear headbands, keep the sweat from rolling in your eyes in the summertime, they'll be good for you too. Promise. And the koozies are just, they're not bottle koozies. They're just a regular soft, you know.
Yeah, let me know. Hey, Chad, let me know what you come up with. We've shipped several things overseas.
Oh.
Rogues in Canada. We've shipped several things overseas, and they just contacted their local post office. They provided us with a P.O. box here in the United States, and then their post office took care of it from there.
Yeah, I see. The only thing we saw on our end was the address to go to that P.O. box, and then there was an address after that to go on, and they were able to order on the website. They just had to fill in that information, and they took care of that on their end. I tried to do it on my end, and it was so confusing.
There's it gets into taxes and tariffs in every country. Like you'd have to go in and literally set up every country individually. And I'm not saying we won't do it one day, but it's.
Hey, our shirts don't say make sixth. What did you say, Miss SOT? Something about sticks great again. But it says something to the effect of my stick's bigger than yours or something. Something of that nature. And it's going to be on like a safety yellow shirt, I think. We haven't decided that one for sure, but you know. Did you ever drink alcohol, Mike? Asking for a friend. Negative. Never.
It's just not my thing.
Never. He did toast to some wine on our wedding day because it was his dad's wine that he made. And his dad was not with us on our wedding day, so he did do that. It was just a drink.
And it was horrible.
And we went wine tasting when we went to California. I don't think you carried around a glass, but I'm pretty sure when we do things like that, I get double. So you know, it works out great for me.
Jeremy, it will do. I checked it today. Nothing yet, but I will.
They enjoyed takeout. Happy 27 years. We
That's
just
awesome.
Celebrated our 13th.
You're going to get it wrong.
I know the answer.
Todd, did you get a chance to watch the Hyundai video today? What did you think about it? I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I do have Pepsi problem.
He has a Pepsi problem and a Little Debbie problem.
Oh, I don't need a whole lot of Little Debbies anymore. Not near as much as I used to.
Okay, well, he had a Little Debbie problem. Pepsi's is his weakness.
Yep.
He will wake up and drink I don't know how many of them in a day.
5.
That is so horrible.
I know. Thanks, love you too.
I'm just saying, 5 Pepsis is a lot. You should wake up and drink a cup of coffee. Oh my God, I don't really want to see him on a cup of coffee because I don't know what would happen.
Everybody always taking bets about
what are you gonna say?
Everybody was taking bets on how I would be
drunk.
Well,
so, let me give you.
Hold on. We have the only.
Let me see if I get it. I don't know how to get this. Hang on. Oh, hello. Hang on.
Hold on. We got him on here. We got to get him back.
I'm gonna have to answer him later. Hang on. It took me forever to set up my. There. Can you see? Hi, people.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
Hi. How's the There's that better. I'm sorry I had to move and get everything set up.
Nope, you're good. You're good.
How's the quarantine been treating you guys?
Quarantine? Is there something going on?
But we've been crazy. ain't been knowing which way's up or down. I don't know about you all.
That's been him too.
I've been busier the last 3 months than I've been ever. It's I got 2 excavators and both of them are running. It's ridiculous.
How's the Hyundai doing?
Awesome.
Do you have you waited over to Volvo yet?
Yeah, we actually did a very detailed comparison in your front yard, so thank you for that.
I didn't see any holes in it. You did good.
Well, I guess it was technically your mom's side yard, but we were up there at the church pits where we did it at. So it's just like any type of equipment, Wade. You know, one's better at one thing than the other, but overall they're both solid machines. I would have been happy with either one of them. I bought them, but yeah, Tyler from Rico Equipment come down. We did a very detailed. I don't call it a comparison. It's more of an overview, just a detailed overview of what this machine has, that this one don't, or what one does better than the other.
Yeah.
And it turned out really nice. But the first Hyundai video actually went out today. So.
Gotcha. Cool.
How you guys?
We've been insane back at the mill. We I guess malt's been crazy. Of course, I told you that.
Yep.
But now lumber, like so many mills has had to shut down because the chip plants are shutting down. That now lumber's going crazy. So now the mulch is crazy. Now we're selling lumber, and it rains every day. Me and Big Daddy mudded some out today. I mean,
We got pretty lucky. We missed most of the rain around here.
We missed a few of them, but then got hammered today.
Did you?
We was loading out the pulpwood to bring back because Werner's is chipping, and then Werner's is bringing us their chips.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's worked out pretty good for you then.
Yeah, he said, no, we don't have walking floors. He said, we blow ours in the van. Mom said, well, we got trucks sitting around. So most of them at the shop, but some of them's running.
So I got some videos edited up. I got 2 awesome videos of loading bark out there.
Load out the mill?
Yeah.
That was cool. Did you tell everybody about put a big old dent in the valvo?
No, I left that
You left me on for 5 minutes about ruining the damn thing. Don't tell Big Deal. I'm still gonna try calling him in to let me run his.
So no, I left that part out, but I did finally get to drive Tiny.
Oh shit!
Oh.
What did I do? What did I do?
Back.
What did this? There. What? Come on. Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hello. I don't know how to shut it off. Oh my god.
We see you.
Oh man.
Not compute.
Where's Mommy at?
Dude, she's up shooting. I'm trying to get her on here. Mommy!
Hey, tell her happy birthday.
Yeah.
Huh?
Tell her happy birthday.
Mommy! I don't know. I'll get her in a minute. Don't talk so much yourself. I'll be back.
Oh God. Oh shoot.
Never expect anything less from Logger Way. There is no doubt about that. He'll be back in a minute, I promise. Hopefully he'll have Mommy with him. So sorry guys, we kind of lost on the comments here, but we'll catch back up here in just a second.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Wade, stop touching things. I think Wade's on his phone. I think he's been having problems with his camera up there. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Wade needs a tech assistant. So.
Oh wait, there's a child.
Oh, we got somebody. Who we got?
Why'd you take Mom? Hey, is that Calvin?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
You say hi?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You're gonna come to my house soon.
Oh.
Yeah, I miss you basing guys.
Yeah, I miss you guys too. You're gonna start coming down here in maybe a week and a half or something like that.
Yep. Whenever school's officially out, you're gonna come down and hang out with the kiddos, aren't you? And guess what, buddy? I got the water slide going again.
Yay.
You excited?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I got new camouflage swimming trunks.
Awesome. I hope we don't lose you with those on.
No, am I gonna be able to find you in the water? I hope so.
Yeah.
See, Kevin, you work on that homeschooling bull mess. How y'all get along with that?
Oh my God. Wait, I have about pulled my hair out. And you got 3 of them. I only got 1 that's had to do it.
Mommy's been tallying and then doing that, and then also her normal job in the office and stuff. And
mostly just neglecting kids. I'll be honest.
I don't ever want to be my kid's teacher again. It just doesn't work.
And you're a teacher for a living.
No, I'll teach other people's kids, not my own.
Oreos.
Ah!
Oreos and chocolate milk.
Hey, happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
Let me get that set back there. So everybody wants to play on. Everybody can be on.
We got new things.
Okay.
Got new stuff. Oh, is Jackson over there too? I can't see his face.
Jackson, you can't see your face. You're not on there, boy.
Say hi, Jackson. What's up, buddy?
In front of me.
Where's
Got new toys.
Oh, where's Levi at?
Xbox.
Yep. Friday night, Xbox night. So
Gotcha.
I'll let him
Happy
know.
cleaning. We'll catch you later, buddy.
We done it once. It's been downhill ever since.
I know somebody else that used to be addicted to Xbox.
Yeah.
Not going to mention names, Logger Way.
Oh, look, Gunner. He's on TV.
Got the whole family in here. Who's that?
That's Calvin.
Look.
Calvin, look. Gunner came to see you and Macy.
I like the movie.
You don't like the movie that's on? Well,
So is this proper social distancing? We live like 300 feet.
Yes. Well, mate, it's all to scale, Mikey. There's 6 foot in reality between us.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, hey, we're going to get off here and we'll let you start your live feed.
No, we're okay.
Yeah,
You
okay.
there?
Yeah.
How long was you all on here? I didn't even know it. We just, old boy got a hold of me and said, hey, you want to go live? Buck did. And yeah. So I hadn't even thought about it, even checked. Daggone it.
Well, you weren't hurting anything. We I don't know. We were on here for half an hour, 45 minutes or so. And I've seen a few people comment on there. We were going to try to hop off, and before we got off, you were already off. So,
I didn't.
there's Levi.
hey, Levi.
Well, I thought the least we could do is get you on here with us.
There's Levi.
Hello.
Hello.
So how do you do the comments on here?
What, are you on your phone?
No, I'm on that.
Tablet?
That's why it took me so long. I had to get my email on the iPad.
Oh, I got you. The simplest way to do it is probably just pull it up on your phone.
Hey, Gunner wants me to tell you that
The
he can't wait
second
for
you
you guys
sent
to
me
come
a month
over.
ago to watch, and I still hadn't watched it. I just started watching it when you texted me
I know.
what that was.
It's okay, hold on.
All right, so go on YouTube.
Tell him. Boys, Gunner's ready for you guys to start coming over, he says. He's excited.
They're super excited.
I bet Mommy's pretty excited too.
We got new Nerf guns too.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Tyler, what's up, buddy? How are you? Yes, it's definitely trouble for sure. We got this a whole family affair tonight.
Yeah.
How's Captain? Captain on here?
He just got off. He was on here for most of the night, but he had to go put the kids down.
Hi, SOT. Jason works a lot. Everybody's on here. I
guess you found comments?
Wade, next fun Din gonna be Hyundai.
Getting tired of kicking
Between the both y'all, best thing ever. This looks like trouble. Looks like blind leading the blind. Well, I'm the deaf, obviously, what everybody's telling me. I was telling them, Mikey, I turned 41, and I guess, you know how they send you, like, if you do some welding vids or something, they'll send you some on Facebook or Instagram about a shirt that's got welding on it.
Yeah.
Well, I got sent a shirt idea. It's got an excavator and a bucket sticking out. It said, never underestimate an old man on an excavator. I'm like, thanks, Instagram. Love you, buddy.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
I got one more year, buddy. I got one more year before I make the big 4-0.
Yeah, so I'm obviously an old guy now, Mikey. Your time's coming.
Hey, buddy, we still love you. We wouldn't have you any other way.
I guess I was looking at canes or something on the internet, and it's
Gonna need a wheelchair soon.
You're going to put a hydraulic lift there on the side of Brutus, you know, so you can get in and out without climbing steps. Did you get it all?
hey.
Did you get it all lined out?
Huh?
Did you get Brutus all lined out?
Bruce is doing great, man. He's really doing. We had Tiny try to fall apart on us.
What happened to it?
Where Tiny pivots.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's a big spanner nut looking thing that tightens up a bunch of shims.
Yeah.
Or like, I guess there's two pieces, one shape. Where's this camera? One shape down, one shaped up.
Yeah.
Back here's a nut that pushes them together or whatever to lock them in. That nut was backing off. Junkyard said, "What's this banging?" I get in the truck and the truck's spreading apart and coming together. It's like, wow. I said, Junkyard, you're gonna be looking up in the sky here in a minute.
Oh, well, I don't think it was heavy, but we were definitely getting every scoop we could on her out there hauling bark.
I think he had a ball with you guys. He said, "Hey, I'm running the camera," he said.
Yeah, we
I
had
been talking to Chris about it on the radio. I guess he wanted to give him some room.
Hey, that reminds me, I still got one of your radios in the Volvo. I need to get back to you. One of your company radios.
Little ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Did that work out okay?
Yeah, it worked out great. I got the host station and the charger and everything. I went and loaded it up. It's up at the church pit. I finally went and loaded it up today. and I seen it in there, so I'll get it back to you.
Gotcha.
But, no, man, we ran 2.5 days straight out there, and we hauled like 250 loads or something.
There's a pile of them.
Wow.
It was a pile. I was going and coming. We was on the same job site. I just say hi, move through and help you get your drone. And I had to go.
That's all I needed was about my 5 minutes for my drone flying, and we were good to go.
I know. I was wanting to make sure we both got our stuff done before the rain got there, you know.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to. I scared the crap on myself on your Valvo. I didn't mean to get. I'm so used to anybody that's on here. I'm not used to tail swing anymore. And I got on Mikey's rig, and I got in there and got the water around like a dummy. And the next thing you know, I got against a stick with the side panel and about put a big old dent in it. Of course, Mikey didn't care, but I'm like, oh my gosh. I didn't sleep that night worth of crap.
We should have had the Volvo, or should have had the Hyundai out there. You wouldn't have had that problem.
It's low tail swing. It is low tail swing.
Yeah.
I drove past it the other day and just slowed down, took a good gander at it, but I didn't get to get out and kick the tires on it real good. It looks.
Yeah, I had it for a month, and they liked all the videos and everything. They said, "Well, just keep it a little bit longer." So we still got it. We're still making videos.
Good.
But me and Farmer Chris, we put 7,000 feet of field tile in with it in 2 days.
Wow.
I ran it 12 hours straight, 2 days in a row, and it did awesome. It hung right in there and kept on going. So
was that part of that tile, the tile you guys got down, or the clay stuff that you got down there?
No, this was just regular old plastic roll pipe. We put in like 20 dry dams, and I think it was, if Chris is on here, he was on here. It's like 7,000 feet of pipe.
Wow.
They put like 3,700 feet in one day and 3,300 feet in the other day. I worked poor Chris to death.
That's good for him.
Farmball Fantastic, what's up, SOT Metalworks? But yeah, he thought he was going to have it easy. He thought he could keep up with me pretty easy laying pipe. He was chasing me all day long.
He needs more practice laying pipe, don't he?
He told me, he goes, "Don't that Hyundai have a turtle mode?" I said, "Yeah, but I ain't found it yet." Michael Robbins, man, what? Oh, that's buddy. That is awesome and much appreciated. Thank you.
Yep. Oh wow.
Well, we'll get the H family in on dinner to Derby Market on that one. We can't let you guys out on that one.
What the heck was I going? Oh yeah. How did the pipe thing turn out from the pipe haul the other day?
Good. You talking about from Can Clay?
Yeah.
I think Chris bought like 6 or 7 semi-loads, and I bought 3 semi-loads just to have.
Yeah.
But the coolest thing, Wade, it was so awesome. The coolest thing was oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. So there was a guy that worked at that factory for 65 years.
Okay.
And he gave me a full door-to-door tour of the factory. Every piece of equipment, how everything worked. It was awesome, man. It was awesome. I've never been in there.
He worked there for 65 years.
He worked at Can Clay for 65 years and gave me a full factory tour, and I got it all on video.
He's like 80 years old?
Yeah, he started working there in 1964.
Wow.
And he worked up there. He was the second to last guy to leave in 2019 in July.
Wow.
And I mean, he knew everything about it. He worked in every aspect of the factory, knew everything about it. And it was awesome, man. It's just cool, you know, and so much of that stuff was still the old school stuff, you know, the way they did things.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm sure.
A lot of the stuff was the technology hadn't changed in 30 years at it.
No, and I'm sure you're the same way I am. We drove by that place our whole lives.
Yeah.
Never really actually knew how it worked.
Other than cruising through there and looking at the kilns and, you know.
Yeah, but there is so much. Look what Michael Robbins gave us.
Whoa, nice.
But there is so much. I mean, it's
Derby Market picnic dinner.
It's so simple, but yet there's so many details involved in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
As far as the mixture to extrude, then once they extrude it, they got to dry it. Then they got to dry it before they kiln it. And when they kiln it, it's got to be brought down to a certain temperature. And then the way they go about putting the polyurethane ends on it, and it's just all kinds of crazy little details. It was really cool. It was like I'd almost put that as a bucket list item, was getting that tour before it, because they're getting ready to tear the place down. Actually, I bet on tearing it down. So
be damned. When they drop the temperature down, is it a thing of dropping it down slow so it don't crack or something?
Yeah. So whenever it comes out of the extruder, they had these what they call drying rooms, and basically they're just trying to get some of the moisture out of the clay. So it'll go in this room and be like 400 or 500 degrees for a week, and they got to bring it up real slow and bring it down real slow. And that's just to get the moisture out of it, and then they'll take it to the kiln and actually bake it. And it'll take like 7 days to bake it. And it's the same thing, but it goes up to 1900 degrees. So it'll take it like 2 days to get it there. They'll hold it there for 3 days, and it'll take 2 days to bring it back down. And part of the reason they do that, so whenever they're drying it, they were trying to prevent cracking. When they're kilning it, they're trying to prevent oxygen and carbon from getting trapped in the pipe.
What do you mean inside the walls of it, or inside?
Yeah, if you ever see some pipe that's really discolored, like it's dark red or black, it's because they either raised it or dropped the temperature too quick, and it trapped impurities in it.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, Jason Works a Lot says, so, Logger Wade's comment on here, that must be Ann.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm always on my phone.
We're talking about food.
Yeah.
So Wade, I think on June 4th, which is a Thursday, the folks from Hyundai are going to come up and possibly do some filming, and we're going to have an excavator challenge video we're going to do. And SOT Metalworks has built an operation table where we can pick stuff up out of the table and a buzzer and a light goes off if we don't do it again. So hopefully somehow with our crazy schedules, we can get you to come do that thing. June 4th.
June 4th. What is it, on Friday or?
No, it's on a Thursday.
On Thursday, okay.
So we're going to try to do it later in the afternoon, so there's at least a chance you can make it.
Gotcha.
So, but I think Jason Works a Lot's going to be in. Captain Kleeman's going to do it. I asked Chris Let's Dig 18, but I mean, everybody's so busy right now. He don't think he can make it, which I fully understand.
Yeah.
Myself and Matt Finley, because Matt Finley's got my golden shovel. So we've had a few of these challenges, and Matt Finley took my dang golden shovel, so I'm gonna get that son of a gun back.
Got to earn it back, huh?
No, that's okay.
Oh, it's not
Now,
real.
wait a minute. Did he actually take it, or did he earn the golden?
Well,
He
here,
won it, Wade. He won
no. Let's talk about this for a second here, folks.
Oh,
This
there's
is what happened.
Oh,
There was 5 of us participating, and Captain Kleeman was trying to be all sneaky and smooth and put me like first or second in every competition so everybody could learn from my mistakes, and it backfired. We both lost, and now the shovel's gone.
well, it's a funny thing about these games with Mr. Perfect here. The other day, Miss Jenna, we had a game with horses at a show, and I got footage proof that my horse come out of the gate and was going 90 miles an hour, and I was banging the balls in right and left, and my horse come to a dead stop. And then here comes Dirt Perfect and Captain right past me. And I'm sitting there going, bullseye, 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 bullseye. I was like, why ain't my horse moving?
Did you do something?
Not Captain
It
Kleeman.
had to have something to do with it. It had to be rigged. It had
He
to
was on the complete opposite side of the whole game. I
And
think
I went and watched. And I went back and watched it, Miss Jenna, because I'm that big. I got that much arrogance in me. So I went back and I watched. Like I was going bang, 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 and it's like going to 1 or 2, and I was like, "What the hell?"
You
My
cheated.
horse
I
ran
did
too
not
fast.
cheat. I had no control over this.
My horse ran too fast out of the gate, and he had to stop and get rest. Right in the middle of
It's
the
not to make it the rest of the way.
I think if you guys really want to know what happened, is I think Wade started going bang, 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 and his horse took off running. He's like, I'm going to win this. And he started running his mouth and forgot to keep throwing the balls.
No, because I was running my mouth when we started.
I almost forgot about that. But,
I didn't. Oh well. I don't have any other good news, good juicy news. Other than we've been working like maniacs and shit's been breaking down everywhere. So.
Are you still up in Posey County, or did you get back closer to home?
Oh, we moved twice. We got on these jobs. It was 2-day jobs.
Oh, so you're just in and out.
It's been insane. We spent most of it on the road moving equipment, you know.
Hey, I bet you glad you got that new lowboy.
Yeah. The type of jobs that we was selling, the type of wood Mama was selling, we was hit and miss there for a long time with, you know, trying to get something sold, you know, or what species would sell. It's on these little 2-day jobs, and it's been crazy, you know.
Yeah.
But now we're set up on a big one and heavy to mulch stuff, and we're kind of chilled out there.
Todd, we may need one more participant. I can't get too many people involved in this because our video will get too long, but Todd's a big Hyundai guy. So, Wade, Todd Reynolds, if you see him there in your comments, that is Stump Jumper's brother.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know Todd. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good one.
So
he's commented quite a bit in the past, and you can tell he's experienced.
Oh yeah, I forget. He's got like 5 or 6 Hyundai machines. We've been talking about that quite a bit. LH, what's up, buddy? How'd you seen you sneak in here?
Oh, hey, Bubba.
Yep. Robert, the auger attachment I built will fit my skid steer and my mini excavator. Wade, awesome build project we did. We took the auger off a digger truck, like an REC digger truck.
Yeah.
Did some retrofitting magic, and it'll now fit my skid steer or my mini excavator. Now, that's a 45-minute video.
Copy.
But the big argument is that we're not for sure if the auger is going to turn the skid steer or the skid steer is going to turn the auger, because this thing is way too big.
It's humongous for that.
There's only one way to test it, and that's a big white oak root.
Well, if my skid steer was running, we would try that. That's a whole other story.
Somebody asked me, are you fixing a low boy? You got no, not yet. I've not had time to fix anything. We're just trying to keep wood moving right now.
Yeah, the yard was looking pretty bleak whenever I was out there, but
it's getting wood in and out, but it's
got it moving.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the not that I know a whole lot about a sawmill, but the 2 days I was out there, they were sure moving on down there.
It's every day's just craziness. The mill's running smooth. We're not having a lot of breakdowns. We got experienced people. We got good people out there, and boy, when it's running, it's running.
Well, I actually watched quite a bit of your video when you were grading poplar.
The other day. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was insane. At the end of the day, I ran all day like crazy, running around like a chicken, my head cut off. I stopped and took an 8-minute dinner.
Really?
That's the only time I stopped all day. And at the end of the day, the guys at the mill had to come down there and help us almost an hour to get all the rips run and get all the floor cleaned up. We had board ends on the floor. People was tripping over them. Big Mike, he's doing most of the cutoffs, and he was standing on 2 or 3 feet or 2 feet deep of board ends, trying to stack and that stuff. I got to do a bunch of work down there. We're working on it, and that's adding to the daggone not having much time. But
yeah,
we got a plan. Me and the guys made a plan, and
well, I'd say working down there and getting good experience.
Yeah.
That way you kind of got an idea of what needs to happen instead of just assuming, I guess, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the people down there. Go ahead. I talked over you. I'm sorry.
I said being down there and being in the heat of the battle and seeing what those guys actually go through has got to give you good information on what needs to be done to make that run smoother.
Yeah. And with the guys they pretty much come up with a lot of the plans. You know, I'm just kind of trying to orchestrate it for them.
Right.
But they pretty much, I don't know how we got good people like we did, but we did somehow. I just pretty much, they're just leaving me around by the hand, and I'm
Yeah, but it sure is nice whenever you got a good crew like that, though.
Yeah, Mama said the key to it's to hire good people and work for them.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what we do. I'd say she's pretty much right,
Yeah. Well, she's got a lot of experience there, buddy.
Yeah, she's got a day or two. I asked Mommy the other day. I said, how the heck are we still selling lumber through all this crap? You can't sell pallet markets went to crap because nobody's buying stuff.
Nobody's shipping anything.
Yeah, nobody's buying stuff. And I said, how are we still selling lumber? Is Mama that good at lumber salesman? And I thought, probably so. She's
Jason works a lot. Mike Simon don't know how to do that.
What's that?
He says, Mrs. Dirt Perfect, did you see that? Wade said sorry for talking over someone. You learn about something like that. He always talks over me on here. Wade, I can't ever get a word in.
Why is Jason Works a lot always the one that's got the paddle out there just to stir in the big old pile of crap?
He's always.
I think Miss Jenna is the victim in this situation, Mikey. Something about a Pepsi Frigidaire.
Are we gonna go back to the Pepsis?
Oh, OMG, Wade.
Miss Jenna, it's only if it makes things awkward. If it don't, we're gonna let it go.
You are never gonna let me live that down, are you? Never.
Never.
You're always gonna remember.
I still think you have the best Volvo video out of all of us just because of the conversation you have with her at the end of it.
I know, it was great. Them girls is great. I thought, well, this thing's gonna suck, and I just kept editing out some of the mob bull mess and then put more of the girls in there. It was fantastic. I like when Miss Jenna come up on the big truck and said, well, you can haul the things.
all the things, Wade. All the things go in there. Yeah. It don't matter what it is.
She'll come home and there'll be a Walmart sign up in the back and everything. Probably still glowing,
Hey,
Neil, the excavator competition for the new golden shovel, it's not official yet, but it's looking like it's going to be June 4th. Hopefully me and Wade can get together on this. I know we both got crazy busy schedules, and
that'd be fun.
There's going to be a lot of things that we're going to have to fall in place to make it happen for both of us. But
I might be the last guy to show up. Maybe if we had a flashlight for me when I come through.
You have to take your go-kart.
Yeah, I got a light tower.
There you go.
We can light that thing. I bet you that Hyundai will look good underneath the lights.
See, that'd be good because if we was using the light tower, if I was actually doing it in the dark, if there's a chance that I lost, then I'm blaming on doing it in the dark.
There you go.
It wouldn't be my fault.
Backup plan.
It's never good if you're already making excuses and you haven't even went yet.
Yeah, well, I'm going up against what's his name there?
Oh, give yourself a little bit of credit. Now, see, if you really want to show me up, all we have to do is directional follow a tree, and I might as well not even try. You want it to go left? How about rightish?
you, as long as you got enough cuss words, you can get them to go about where you want them
to. Now, if you want me to directional follow it with a Draco, I can compete. It's just that whole chainsaw thing. I haven't quite got the whole.
Well, it ain't really the chainsaw, it's the profanity. That's how you get it there.
Hey, Works a Lot just texted me and said, Let's Dig's getting on here in about 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I was fixing to say that I bet that Calamity Jane would have made a great timber cutter with the profanity and stuff there. Oh, Miss Jen, I'm sorry. There's a guy one time, I was cutting property down in front of this guy lived in like a mansion. Sat up there, watched me. I guess he was, I didn't know anybody was watching me. I'm down there and they marked these poplar trees where you can't hardly, there ain't room to get one down. So I guess I was down there just going on like cats and dogs, thinking nobody's listening to me. Skidders are all going to the yard and stuff, and I cannot get these trees to lay right. And then the next day, we're setting up close to the guy's house. Of course, we're driving past, looking at his house like, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? He walks up to Joe Crawhorn and says, can you believe? He said, I can't believe. He said, that guy had me cracked up the whole evening. He said, that
So you're entertaining and don't even know you're entertaining.
He said, I sit on the deck and I'm sitting there like, yeah. He sat there and watched me struggle all evening laughing at me. You know what I mean? Which is why I started a YouTube channel.
Hey, Burning Dinosaur says turn the light tower off for certain people to even the field. Some people have to do it in the dark, and some people can.
Hey, the Hyundai has some amazing lights on it. We can go either way. I'm ready to compete. I am ready to compete. What the word?
I have a practice run with this Hyundai. And what national? Where's it? Where are they built at? Where's Hyundai built?
Korea.
Korea. That's the same place. Basically, everything's built.
You know, if Tyler's still on here, Tyler from Hyundai was on here. I seen him in the comments a minute ago. I don't want to speak too far out of term, but I'm pretty sure they're. I know they're assembled in Korea. I don't know if their main headquarters is there, but they're pretty. They're one of the top 4 brands overseas. They're just slowly starting to trickle over here a little more all the time. But before the machine goes back, you're at least going to have to hop in the seat and take a few swings of dirt.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to. When Jason works a lot, or Jason, sorry, Jason, when Big Deal went down there, he said that there's 4 or 5 different companies right there across the street from each other.
Yeah, they're. I think they're all right there, pretty close.
Do you think that's like a tooling thing and stuff because all the supports around it?
There's got to be something going on for all of them to be right there. I mean, you know it don't matter which manufacturer it is, they still need a lot of the same parts and pieces and supplies. So it would only make logistical sense for them all to be within the same realm of each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see what Ms. SOT Metalworks said?
Yeah. Mr. SOT runs back to the shop.
I told Junior it's going to be June 4th. It's not that far off.
He's doing all the work. He's building all the parts.
You ought to see this thing he's building, dude. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be the most elaborate challenge setup on YouTube this year to date.
Will the paint still be wet when it gets there?
That's a possibility. That is a possibility.
You probably don't want to touch that. It's still hot.
What I'm waiting for is he's going to have this thing all painted and all decaled up, and Captain Cleveland, myself, or you, or somebody's going to just smack that thing. You know?
Here comes 2 left thumbs. Bam, bam, bam.
Sorry there, Junior. So.
Actually, on a knuckle boom, I'm quite soft because we're beating on log truck. You know, I'm used to that sort of thing. You're trying to watch to not beat, but that's a whole different rig.
Yeah.
You know?
Whenever I was loading bark out over there, I thought I was getting bombed, and I swung around. It was just your mom beating the knuckle. Boom, boom. I'm like, what the hell is going on over there?
Mom, the first time she got on boom, we was out on a job site. I forget today. I was down over the hill cutting or whatever. And every time I stopped, fuel the saw up, you could just hear up there. And Dad pulls up in the dozer to say something to me, and he shuts the dozer off. He always pulls up, shuts the dozer off. So he sat there talking to me, and he goes, "What the heck's you doing up there, driving piling?"
Todd said the reason why they're in South Korea is wages. And there's Tyler. Tyler just commented, built in Korea. Actually, Hyundai is actually the world's largest cargo ship manufacturer in the world. Really? I did not know that.
Wow.
Interesting.
Cargo ship.
Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate the information there, buddy.
Did he say cargo ship? Hang on. Come on, phone. What's the son of my gadget?
Oh.
Come on.
SOT said it'll be fine. We'll just name the dents after the operators. That's not a bad idea there, SOT.
Well, Miss SOT said she's going to use the blow dryer on the way here. And Works a Lot says, we don't need no stinking paint.
Oh, it's got to look good for camera.
Hyundai's a cargo ship manufacturer in the world.
I had no idea. Learn something new every day. You think they built their own ships to transport their own equipment over here? And they drive to work in their own cars? I just realized how big Hyundai maybe actually is.
Yeah. Is there a Hyundai TV too?
Yeah.
That's Hitachi. Yeah.
That's Samsung. As Oprah Winfrey would say, I just love it.
Now you know that Oprah Winfrey says that, Michael.
Oh, go ahead, dear, and tell them how I know Oprah Winfrey says that.
Mike used to record the Oprah Winfrey show, Pete.
What are you laughing
Record
at?
it and watch it, and he also recorded the Dr. Phil show to watch.
I was trying. It was cheap marriage counseling. I was trying to figure out how to stay married.
I used to make fun of him too, Wade. He did. He recorded them and he watched them all. Look, he can't even.
He uses all that information against you.
Now I know. That's why he did it.
Hyundai cars, they're fairly popular here in the States. I don't think they're near as popular as what they are overseas, but yeah, there's quite a few Hyundai cars here in the States for sure. I had no idea Hyundai.
I was gonna say with their equipment, I mean I ain't got to run. Excuse me, I've not got to run one yet, but I'd say the way their equipment's designed, it looks like it'll get more popular. You know.
Yeah, that's one thing I was talking to Tyler about. You know, the touchscreen display in there, how user friendly it is and everything. And that's one of the things they actually brought over from the automotive side, which everybody's used to having those in their newer vehicles now. So it's just natural to use it in the machine. Yeah, Miss SOT has a Hyundai car. This is very true. Yeah, so the Hyundai American headquarters is just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. I believe that's correct.
Yeah, he said back up there in the comments somewhere.
Tyler did?
I think so.
Well, he probably did already answer that, and go pay attention to what
I think
Tyler.
it was in the same. Yeah, right there. Whatever. Norcross.
Norcross, Georgia, which is just outside of Atlanta, is where the America's headquarters is at. MLH repairs.
Did you see Tim's comment? Welcome to the Dirt Channel, where we help you with life's problems.
Yeah. You never know what we're going to talk about on here.
He'll never live that down.
It's amazing what you find out on live stream about Old Dirt Perfect.
You're finally getting over them Pepsis. That's
Oprah Winfrey, we used to be like this now. We were two peas in a pod.
Well, is that Stedman?
Yeah.
And you can't watch Oprah without watching Dr. Phil. It's like having an Oreo without the filling.
Hey, that's Stedman. Wasn't her husband Stedman or something?
Yeah.
It's her boyfriend, Wade. Get it right.
Oh, yeah, they're not married.
They're not married, Wade. It's her boyfriend. Get it right.
Wow. Beat the guy on, huh? Poor Stedman.
Oh, gosh.
It's not going to happen for him, is it?
I'm trying to figure out how every time we're together, you two end up ganging up on me.
High five, Wade.
High five. Mikey, we go back farther.
Yeah.
We go way back.
You're the true neighborhood. I'm the outsider who just got transplanted in. Huh?
You just moved in.
Yeah, I did a video the other day where I was playing with the kids in the yard and stuff, and
I watched it.
I got to talking about mommy, her great-great-great-grandpa or whatever lived here.
Yep.
Of course, somebody comes on there and goes, so you married your cousin? Thanks, buddy.
Oh, man.
I did a video today. I was driving in the truck, and I said, you know what really amazes me is every time you haul a piece of equipment, somebody wants to tell you about how you didn't chain something down right, you didn't place something right, you didn't flag something right, you didn't put your seatbelt on, you ran a stop sign. I said, you know what amazes me is nobody ever comments on the biggest violation of all, is holding a camera while you drive.
I never do that. That's one thing I never do. Always have it stuck on something.
Yeah, I said, but don't worry, I've got a hands-free camera. We're good.
But then what I do, and I've actually come clean to Officer Hoover, what I do is I stop it right before the stop sign.
Yeah.
I picked it up after it's they're like, why don't you ever, you know, it's because I have to cut that out or Officer Hoover will kill me.
In your robot voice.
Beep, boop. Boy, he's enjoying that truck, ain't he? That Ford, that's a good looking truck now.
Yeah, if you guys, DOT Barry Woodworking, if they need to follow him on Facebook, because that's where he's posting a lot of stuff. But what is that? An old, is that a 60s model?
60 something. Thought it was closer to like a 63 to 65.
Yeah, well, he bought an old 64, 65 flatbed Ford truck, and he's dang near doing a bumper to bumper restoration on it, and he's having a lot of fun with it, and it looks good.
He needed a truck.
I'm glad he got a manageable project. He had Fran the Freightliner, and that wasn't quite manageable for him. This project here is manageable for him. So
yeah, some you can enjoy, cruise around in, and have a good time. He needed that.
Yep.
Go to his happy place and hang out, and you know.
Well, I think he's learned a lot from it too. You know what I mean? And Officer Hoover's just an awesome guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's helped you and I out a bunch over the years.
Yeah.
Bunch.
Honey, anytime and there's people ask me questions all the time. Like, you know, you would think you'd ask a guy like me questions, but people ask me questions all the time because they know, and I have an answer. I have an actual answer from the source. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't like Officer Hoover repeating what he said. You know, we do that once a year, and that sticks in my head. You know. So if I'm doing something illegal, then I know I'm doing it illegal, and then I can tell everybody what to do.
I may not know what to do, but I know exactly what not to do. I know Hoover's been hoarding pictures for his new slideshow coming.
Oh gosh, yeah. Last year was a competition. Who was going to be on there more?
I think
the best picture the best picture of the whole thing was Miss SOT or
Miss Elite.
Miss Elite in the truck.
Yeah.
What does he say? He said, "Oh, go ahead, dear. There ain't even numbers on this yet," or something like that.
Yeah, but SOT brings up a good point, man. Officer Hoover, I think he had a blast in Florida.
Yeah.
In Florida with us. He was able to cut loose and have a good time. And I
want to apologize for being annoying. I'm sorry. I get so happy and have so much fun. I just get excited.
You're not annoying, Wade.
Luke asked if Hoover sold his cab over. He's got a couple people interested in it, but I don't think he sold it yet.
Oh, look, there's Let's Dig.
Let's Dig.
I heard y'all talking shit about me.
That was all Wade. I've just been talking about Oprah and Dr. Phil. I'm not sure what Wade's been talking about. I texted Let's Dig today. I said, dude, I don't know what I said in my last video, but apparently I said something you're not going to like. Because like every comment was like, Let's Dig's going to be mad at you. I'm like, I have no idea what I said. I still haven't had time to watch the video. I filmed it like 1st of April. So Chris, I said something. I fully apologize. I'm sorry. I still don't know what I said. Like, that video's probably got 60 comments, and half of them's telling me Let's Dig's going to be mad at me.
That's when you gotta say you gotta break the ice bucket. So how about them Volvos?
Is that with an A or an O, sir?
Yeah. I had me do a video the other day, and I actually did it. I said the O. I had to stop. Like,
how many times did you have to take that video, Wade, to get it right?
Yeah. I needed Miss Jenna there to explain and work me through the situation.
Yeah, I could have helped you.
Did you see Chris's video? They posted it. It was awesome. The one Chris did.
You know what?
On their Facebook page. So if you guys go to Volvo's Facebook page, Let's Dig's got a video on there. Dirt Perfect's got a video on there, and then Longer Wade's gonna have one on there. I'm not sure who else they got. I think there's several more. But yeah, Chris did a really good job with his.
Why can't I remember it? I watched it. I know I did. Chris, I don't mean awkward, but I know I watched it. But
yeah, he was talking about the pads, the bucket size, the travel pedals, which are all good points.
No, I missed it, man. I don't remember that then.
It's on Volvo's Facebook page is where it's at.
I'll check it out. I can't keep up there, but there's so many people now. I can't.
No.
I try to catch up as I buzz through every once in a while.
It's hard.
Go ahead.
It's hard to explain to everybody that we literally live, what, 500 yards apart from each other? Yeah. And we see each other twice a month, if we're lucky.
And usually in passing, usually you're on the way somewhere, I'm on the way somewhere. We stop in the middle of the road.
The only time we see each other is if we're leaving or going at the same time. Well, we have to stop to get by each other. So
Mommy asked me something. She said, "Don't you look at Facebook or something?" Like, man, I've stayed off Facebook for years. I learned that years ago. Stay off Facebook.
No, Chris, man, I thought your video was awesome. Volvo does a very nice job of editing those. I thought Chris's video was awesome, and yes, I am looking forward to Wade's. You were like the star of the coronavirus video that Volvo did.
You don't even remember the one that you had to make the talk about the coronavirus.
The video we did for Volvo.
Oh, yeah. That's what you're talking about. I thought you was talking about the Volvo booth. I was like, man, I don't remember Chris talking about pedals at the Volvo booth.
Hey,
so trying to put that together. Okay.
Yeah. We're connecting the dots. We're building a puzzle here, buddy.
The other day, I got you. There's so many Volvo bitches. I don't know how they all run together. Like a continuous vibe.
We did it
like
late
at night when the TV goes blank and it does the vibe. I hope the wife from Volvo's watching this. They're going to cut me off now. We no longer need your services.
Longer Wade? Done. Hey, maybe I can get Oprah to counsel you and we'll get you back in. You should work
third on this gal.
On the Dr. Phil show. He's the one that does.
Could you imagine Longer Wade and Dirt Perfect on Dr. Phil?
Oh my gosh.
It's a good thing you don't have any hair because by the time we were done with him, I can guarantee he wouldn't have any hair left. And I'm not talking about Wade, I'm talking about Dr. Phil.
I'd sit there.
It's pretty comical to me that Logger Wade and Dirt Perfect are talking about Dr. Phil and Oprah. You know?
You never know what you're going to find on the Dirt Perfect / Logger Wade live feed.
No.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be shy about it. I'm going to own up to it. I liked Oprah. There, I said it.
I never watched it. I didn't. I just
you don't know what you're missing. You cannot have an opinion on the matter if you never watched Oprah.
Oh my God!
I just remember the skits from it. Like I remember one time as she gets to talking about how she's gonna make things better for everybody. So, and then to save time, you need a helicopter. She said, "Everybody go buy one today."
No, she was always like, "You get a helicopter." Everybody gets helicopters.
Chris, I kind of
that's the only thing I remember about Oprah is telling everybody that you just need a helicopter. Go buy one today.
Oh shoot.
Chris, I understand what you're saying. It's crazy how stuff goes in cycles. Me and Chris were talking about this the other day. I'll go like 3 weeks and only run a mini excavator and a skid steer, and then I'll go like 4 weeks and never touch them. It's just weird how stuff goes like that. But I actually got the Volvo today, and I had to go drive some piling in the river, and about got my feet wet. I didn't want to take the Hyundai because I didn't want to explain to them why I had fish in the air cleaner. So, I figured I'd risk my own machine instead of theirs. Did you imagine that call to headquarters?
There's a big mouth bass in the air cleaner box. What
This
happened?
may not run with the crap off tadpoles. It sounds like it's got a bullfrog stuck back there in the turbo somewhere.
Oh look, they're all saying you need to be on the Jerry Springer show, Wade.
Yeah, what did he? Yeah, he got into some. Yeah, I don't know. I never watched this stuff.
Jerry Springer was the one where everybody got in fights everywhere, and it was.
Wade's like me. He's not a fighter though.
No, he's not.
We're lovers.
Lover.
That's why you like Oprah. I'm gonna make you an Oprah fan.
I'll go check out. See, but there was what was the skit? There was always skits about Stedman. Did she? I mean, was she Did she treat the guy bad? I mean, let's
No,
talk
that was just her boy toy.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And then she just let him on.
Oh well, I mean, would you follow a couple $1 billion around?
No, not if I was just a, you know. I don't make that good of life decisions, anyways, Mike. I don't care how rich she is. We better be having some fun.
Whoa. Hey, Blue Line Landwork says, "Hey, Wade."
Hey, buddy, how you doing? You guys need to be on the Tonight. What was the Tonight Show? Okay, well, y'all got too many shows. Better than being on.
There's always lie detector tests on Jerry Springer. That's what Miss SOT says. And the results of the lie detector test determined. Wait, it can't be determined on Logger Wade.
I don't lie. I don't have nothing to lie about.
I think that's probably one of the most truthful statements you ever said, Wade. Is you cannot lie.
No, I don't lie.
You would be caught immediately. You'd be like smiling or acting all awkward or something.
I remember.
I don't even try it. I learned my lesson a long time ago.
I remember. I don't know if you remember this. Remember whenever we went on our Florida trip and us guys went walking around and we were trying to hide from the girls because we've been stuck with them for like ever. And we were in this pizza shop. This is the true story. We're in this pizza shop.
Is this a Florida trip that you just took, or
no? This is the Florida trip where we flew and they drove.
Oh, and then we went on the cruise.
You guys still have them.
Girls, Miss Jenna. There was total different girls, did we?
So
I don't know, Wade.
So, anyways,
I wasn't there.
I forgot what we were supposed to be doing. We were supposed to be shopping for the girls, and we decided to stop and eat. We were in this pizza shop eating, and out of nowhere, the girls start walking down the street. So we all like duck down, and we're like, "Shh!" And Wade's like, "Hey, we're in here."
I don't remember that. That's a long time ago.
It was a long time.
Ducking from me.
That was actually a pretty good trip for the most part. There was a few rough patches in there, but it was a pretty good trip. That was the same trip. Whenever the infamous story of, well, Mike, that guy's got a point over the whole.
Oh yeah, gosh, yeah, the Coke Pass.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, the Coke
Oh,
Pass.
on that stupid cruise where you had to buy a thing to get your Coke. That was a whole big ordeal because he was not drinking lemonade or water.
I had free Cokes until Logger Wade took the Royal Caribbean side.
I pretty much from noon on every day don't remember much about the trip. I just had her about up to 8 o'clock, and that time actually sucked because my head ached. But then about noon, good. Rest of the day don't remember much of it.
Oh man, yeah, that was well.
Remember the band ride? Remember the band ride that one island? We got out. We got in this van. I said, I got an idea because when we was kids.
Yeah, that was. You talking about when we were in the Bahamas?
Yeah.
Man, my memory sucks.
Yeah, we hop in this van. We're gonna take a tour of the island. The first thing Wade does, he goes, "I don't want to see the touristy stuff. Take me where you live."
Oh yeah.
You know, and we're cruising.
I want to ride a real good Caribbean driver. You know what I mean?
He was pretty awesome, though.
All the good drivers, so we don't need you. We kept going down to it. The one that wanted. Actually, I wanted to scuff some paint on this ride. You know what I mean? I want to trade some paint, knock some mirrors off. You know.
and then if we seen a tree that wasn't native to the United States, we had to stop and study it. I remember that too.
Yeah, we studied a few of them. We studied a lot. Then there's the guys cooking on the side of the road. I wanted to stop and eat. Nobody wanted the Caribbean soup there.
I forgot about that. We traveled around with that guy for most of the day. I think it was supposed to be like a 2-hour tour, and we were in there for 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's good time. And then me and Josh ended up at the bar.
Imagine that. Yeah, we made several stops on that tour, or on that trip, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was
I just remember the mood of the people was so laid back. We got off the cruise ship and they had a tugboat there. Like when these big cruise ships come in, these tugboats had to guide them in there and put them where they belong.
Right.
So we get off and there's a whole tugboat sitting there and everybody just kicked back, smoking cigarettes and looking at each other. You know what I mean? I was, you know, there ain't no thing. ain't gonna scrub the poop deck or nothing. I mean, ain't there something to do? You know, no. They all just sat there chilled out. It amazed me how late. And when we come back out after the whole day, they were still sitting there doing the same thing.
Yep. Island life, not a care in the world. They were just
nothing to do. No matter. You know.
That was before. To give you an idea how long ago that was before any of us had kids.
Yep.
Well, I had my first round, but we got rid of them. I tell my kids that all the time. Where are they, Daddy? Well, you don't see them, do you?
Oh, shoot.
Then they go take out the trash and pick up the room after that.
There you go.
Let's Dig. If you're watching the video, I haven't had time to watch it yet. I had some skid steer issues today. Too long, 24 minutes. That's a short one for me. Let's Dig. Hopefully I didn't say anything I shouldn't have had. I don't think I did.
All right, I gotta get these yahoos inside. They're getting tired.
Yeah.
So, you can keep talking. I'm gonna.
Oh, Mom!
Oh my gosh! Mom.
Oh, what I got bad.
Okay, you're gonna rip my arm off. All right, see ya.
Kennedy.
Yeah, love you. Yeah, before we all had kids and we were hanging out on the river, could you imagine the YouTube videos and some of the stuff that would have come out of some of the craziness we did?
I probably wouldn't remember a lot of it, Mike.
Oh my goodness. We
Yeah.
We had a good time. We had a lot of good times though.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I'm an old guy now, evidently. You know. According to Facebook, Instagram, I'm an old guy now.
We got a bunch of new people on here.
Are you still on here? Let's Dig.
Yeah, he's still on here.
I got to look at Instagram this morning. You know, I do the bull mess, like say, if you weld on something, it goes, shows you shirts they want you to buy. It says welding champion or something. You know what I mean? They always try to hype your ego up with some shirt they're trying to sell you. So this morning, I'm getting there, going to work this morning, and it had a picture of a shirt they're trying to sell. Had an excavator, the bucket sticking forward. It said, never underestimate an old guy with an excavator. Said, well, thank you, Instagram.
I mean, it could have been worse.
I don't know. It's just when you get told you're old for the first time, it just kind of stings, Mikey. It's just, your time's coming.
I know. I got a full year.
Don't underestimate an old guy with an excavator.
Well, you're 3 years older than me. Were you 41?
Yep, that's when you get old, according to Instagram.
I think you and Instagram need to go on Dr. Phil and talk about this. So they gave you a complex.
Instagram has mistreated me something awful.
Yeah.
And file a grievance on Dr. Phil McGillicuddy.
You guys working the well? You rained out.
I'm about done. Yeah, we're rained out for the weekend, but I'm gonna get back to it tomorrow. Got junk to work on. That's a good thing about running junk. There's always job security.
Yeah, I had some major engine issues with the skid steer today.
Okay.
You know, however you got this issue with John Deere, you know how you look at something and you just want to wring the neck of the guy that engineered it, because like even a bunch of hillbillies from Indiana can look at that and say that's not going to work, it's going to fail. So somebody at Kubota thought it'd be an ingenious idea to take this real heavy DPF filter in this god-awful bracket and then bolt it to the top of an aluminum intake and think that's going to So the dang intake broke the intake clean in half.
Hey, the motor's on rubber mounts. That should take up for it.
Oh. So then I call over to the dealership and they're like, oh yeah, you need an intake for one of those? And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm not the first person that's called over asking for a damn intake.
We've never had any trouble out of it till you come along. I've heard that song and dance before. Yeah. We'll be talking to a guy that ain't been there but for a week or two.
The best, you'll appreciate this one, Wade. So my grandpa, which we call Farmer Bob, he was rough on stuff. So we had this
little bit, yeah, he was a little rough.
So
he had stuff to do. His time was worth a lot.
He always said, I bought stuff to use. I said, well, start using it and stop abusing it. But we had this 7-foot woods brush hog. This thing was built like a tank. And over the course of about 3 years, I put like 3 or 4 stump jumpers and I don't know how many sets of blades on this thing. So I call over to the dealership to order like the 4th stump jumper. And I'm talking to Larry. I said, Larry, do these things have a problem with these stump jumpers or is it just us? He goes, well, in the last 7 years, we've sold 4 stump jumpers. You've got 3 of them, and the 4th one's sitting in stock going your way. That's what I was afraid of.
Hey, I'm a big Farmer Bob fan. I don't want to do anything negative to Farmer Bob, but I will say this. You can sit up here like me working or something and stop. And you can usually hear down there banging on a pile of rocks or something.
I hauled the one tractor over to the dealership because it wouldn't shift into gear. And hauled it in there. I said, I don't have time to work on it, figure it out. So the guy calls me back. He says, has this tractor ever been underwater? I said, well, which time? He'd get hung up in the ditch down there. And he wouldn't call me to tell me it's stuck in the ditch until it's raining. Remember,
you just said no, we made that payment.
Well, your mom helped me get it out that one time, remember? I called you, and it was like the water was up over the seat. Tied a chain onto the bulldozer and pulled it out. Oh, what a mess. Good
times. Good times.
The things he has destroyed over the years, like he broke stuff on equipment that nobody's ever broken in their life. Like if you need somebody that can do durability testing, he was your guy. He was your guy.
That's what everybody about my mama. I said she fires me about once a week, but before I get out of there, something breaks and she calls me back. I gotta get quicker getting out of there. Well, I'll jump up and leave y'all alone. I'll get ready for tomorrow. But
yeah, I think we're going to shut it down here too. So, hey, sorry to interrupt your live feed there, but I'm glad.
I actually interrupted yours.
Hey, it worked out. We got to catch up on here.
Thanks everybody for letting me come on here. See you guys. Have a good weekend.
See you, buddy.
See you.
All right, guys, the one and only Logger Wade. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. So I'm catching up on some comments here. Yes, Let's Dig 18. You are right. I know a lot of farmers, and Farmer Chris is on here, so hopefully you don't think I'm talking about him. But man, it's amazing how a farmer can take such good care of a tractor. Then you put them in a piece of excavating equipment, and they can just destroy it. It's wild. So, but guys, I hope everybody enjoyed the feed tonight. Sorry, this one's kind of a long one. We were going on almost 2 hours here, but just excuse me. Figure it's a good opportunity to hang out with everybody. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the first Hyundai video that came out today. Thanks to Tyler and all those guys at Rico Equipment and Hyundai. They did a really good job getting all that set up and that opportunity. Huge thanks to you guys for watching and commenting on the channel and making opportunities like that possible for me. I do check out that guy. He's still there. Still rationing toilet paper. See how much we got left. I do greatly appreciate it. And hopefully you guys enjoy watching, but got some really cool videos coming up. The next month and a half for the videos, which are already filmed, are some really cool videos, some really cool stuff with the Hyundai. Think you guys are going to enjoy it. There's Tyler on there. Give Tyler some love. He's been awesome to work with. Him, everybody at Rico Equipment. I know I talk bad about dealerships sometimes, but these guys have been top notch. No complaint about them guys at all. Machine's been awesome. It's been really cool doing all this stuff and making all these videos. So, yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. A lot of cool stuff. Going on. So, guys, like I said, hope you enjoyed. Appreciate all the comments. appreciate everybody interacting with the channel. I had a little bonus tonight. I got to get Logger Wade to jump in here. Blue Line Landworks, Burning Dinosaurs, Full Tilt Grading, Brad, Joy, Billy, Heath. Man, I can't thank you guys enough for joining in and hanging out with us and being part of this. This YouTube trip has been it's been fun. Brad Smith, the factory tour is the second week of June, I believe. That is a really cool video. Me and Farmer Chris hauled a bunch of pipe out of there, and we did a self-guided tour and found out how wrong we were. The next days we went back and we got an actual tour from man, what is that guy's name? Drawing a blank. Sorry. But guys, you will like that video. I promise you. I promise you, it's a good one. So, MSL Lower, glad you made it in here, buddy. But we're getting ready to shut her down. We're going to call her quits on this one tonight. New video will be up Sunday with the new guy, and then the next Hyundai video will be up Tuesday. So everybody have a safe and good weekend, and guys, we'll catch you on the next one.